Hey guys, what's going on? I tried to do this like a minute ago and my light went off and it kind of scared me. I thought maybe we were being attacked by zombies and then I realized it was just my dog. So anyways, we're going to try this again. Take two. Um, so how I plan out my day, when I did this poll in the group, you guys, I got so many of you reaching out to me privately. Yes, please share this with me. So again, it's nothing riveting to write home about, but I'm going to share with you how I plan out my day. This has been huge for me. I have been in the online space and entrepreneurial space for many, many years. I say many, to me many, it's like 8 total, and 8 or 9. And time blocking and planning out your day and sticking to that schedule has been just a total game changer for me. Because let me know, by the way, give me a hand, like raise your hand, me too, if you are like me and you're guilty of, I'm going to check my inbox and get through these messages, and then 2 hours later, like, you're even further behind on messages than you started, but you know everything about your neighbor's cat and what procedure they had at the veterinarian last week and where Susie White is going for her, holiday with her husband and her sister-in-law that she doesn't like, right? Raise your hand if that is you, because it was me, and it still is me sometimes. It is so easy to get distracted, especially when you're building on social media, because you're on social media. So my first tip, most important thing, is turn off your notifications when you are in your inbox. Just be in your inbox. Do not scroll. I rarely scroll on Facebook, and it was a really bad habit and a hard habit to get out of. So I'm going to forewarn you, it's not going to happen just like that. It's really hard to get out of, but it is so important. It's going to save you so much time. I'm going to drink a little bit of water here, guys. I lost my voice. We were in Las Vegas. Right, give me a fire emoji if you were in Las Vegas with me this weekend. I know I saw so many of you there for our annual convention. We had a blast, but I don't know if it's like just a tickle in my throat. Probably not getting sick. I take really good supplements and take good care of my body, but maybe it's just from screaming. I am losing my voice. And my water bottle is like leaking. It's really not a good look. Okay, so how I plan out my day. This is what I do. I set my alarm most days. Sometimes I miss it, right? But my goal, I set my alarm for 5 a.m. and I am at spin class or at the gym, but usually it's spin class or another class because I'm coachable. I like being told what to do at 5:30, right? So from 5:30 to like 6:30-ish, I am working out. Now on the way to the gym and on the way home, my car is a University on Wheels. Not music, it is personal development or it is business development. That is how I am like knocking 2 things out at once. Super important. Time is money, right? So if I can multitask, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm usually home by like, I don't know, 6:45, 7, something like that. My husband will get up. Usually we'll try and have breakfast, coffee, tea together real quick before he has to get to work. And then what I will do is finish the rest of my Miracle Morning when he leaves. If you have not read The Miracle Morning, go buy that book on Audible or off of Amazon like right away. It will change your life. So I do my Miracle Morning, which is, my affirmations and what I'm grateful for, and more personal development if I feel like I need it, right? And then 6:30 to 7:30, I try and take a shower or at least put on a little bit of makeup, try and make myself feel a little bit presentable. I do a lot of things through video call or in person. And honestly, guys, I just feel more confident when I have makeup on and when I'm a little bit put together. So I do that from 6:30 to 7:30, excuse me. And then from 7:30 to 9, I am doing 2 things. I'm responding to messages in my inbox. I turn everything else off. I'm responding to messages, and when I am done with those, I am doing content creation because, again, we are building our business through social media, so I'm doing content creation, whether that is editing photos or writing out posts or searching, outlining what I want my week to look like and topics that I'm going to talk about. From 9 to 12, because Briella wakes up at 9 pretty much every day, like on the dot, right at 9. 9 to 12 is baby time. My phone is off. I am spending time with her, so getting her ready for the day, diapers, feeding, all that. I usually go on a walk with her, especially while it's nice right now. We walk to Starbucks, and I'm just spending time with her, tummy time, whatever that may be. 12 to 1, my husband usually comes home from lunch or for lunch. So we spend lunch together, which is always really nice. And then let's see, 1 to 2, 1 to 2:30, I am prospecting. I am doing my my IBAs, my income bringing activities, the ones that are solely focused on me and my business, not my team, right? This is just me. I make that a priority every single day, and that is a game changer for me for an hour and a half. I don't touch anybody else but my own business, and that is huge, really, really important. And then 2:30 to 4 is when I block out a lot of my calls. Right now, sometimes if somebody needs a three-way call before then, I will figure out, I'll make it work, right? If I'm on my walk with Briella, I'll do a three-way call, but I try to focus most of my 3 hours with her there. So from, again, 2:30 or 2:34, I am doing three-way calls while I'm doing other things. So maybe that's laundry, maybe that's dishes, maybe that is taking the dogs on a walk, maybe that is ordering groceries. I don't really go to the grocery store. I like to order my groceries because, again, time is money. But I'm doing those things while I'm doing my three-way calls because, again, I am knocking 2 things out at once or 3 things out at once. 4 to 5, baby time. Again, 5 to 6:30. My husband usually comes home around 4:30 or 5. So 5 to 6:30, I try to spend time with him. Sometimes we'll go on a walk. Sometimes we will go to Starbucks. Sometimes we'll just hang out. Sometimes we'll, you know, catch up on chores together. Sometimes we'll take Briella to the pool together. So we try to spend time together then. And then 6:30 to 9 is really different every night, to be honest with you, but I block that time out. And sometimes I'm doing events. Sometimes I'm at in-home events. Sometimes I'm doing Zooms for the team. Sometimes I am doing calls. That's when I'm going to do any of my follow-ups for the night and get through my messages, right? So this is really important. One thing I want you to take away from this, I am in my inbox twice a day when I go through it. First thing in the morning and last thing at night. So in the morning, I go through, I answer every single message that's in there, and then at night, I answer every single message that's in there, right? Now, sometimes I miss some, right, because we're all human, but I try to get to my messages twice a day versus sporadically throughout the day, because what will happen, I can promise you, is you will live in your inbox if you do that. If you're constantly picking up your phone, every time it goes bling, 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 you will never get out of it. And you'll be exhausted, you'll be resentful, and you're not utilizing your time very well. So give me like a thumbs down emoji if you have ever been guilty of just feeling like, I'm gonna get so much accomplished today, and then by the end of the night, you're exhausted and you're like, my inbox is still full. I didn't do anything, I don't even know what I did, but you felt like you were in your phone all day. I've done that, that was me for sure, so you are not alone. Time blocking is important. I wanna show you guys this. Now, most of you have heard of time blocking. This is huge. So I got this off Amazon. I think it was like $12 or $15. I'm not sure. It is an actual time block. So honestly, I was sold because I liked the name. I thought it was fitting, right? I thought it was cute, and I'm into marketing. But what it does is, let's say you want to set your time block for, let's say 30 minutes of your own IBAs, your own income producing activities. So you're going to turn it over like that. Oops. I got to turn it on, sorry. Hear that? Turn it over to 30 so that your 30 minutes is on top, and then you shut off your phone, you do nothing else, and you focus on what you're going to focus on, and then it's going to go beep, beep, beep when that 30 minutes is up. And it's almost like, sometimes I like to play a game with myself just to see, you know, how much I can get done before that beep, beep, beep goes off, because then you are focused, laser focused. Guys, I would rather, whatever kind of business you are building on social media, I would rather see you spend 30 minutes or an hour of focused time on your business every single day than 4 hours of sporadic time, right? Because that is not going to bode you well. I can promise you that. You're going to be really frustrated. It's going to take a lot longer and you won't be as productive. So anyways, I hope that you guys found value out of this. Share this with anybody that you know who is maybe struggling with organization or looking for a guideline for their time blocks and how to schedule out their day. And let me know what else you would like to see. I love you guys. Have a great evening. See you on the next training.